Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. So we're over here at Bill's, and the job they want done is with our landscape tiller. They've got this gravel driveway, and it has a bunch of this grass growing up through it, and it's just got kind of thin. So Patty wants to see if we can take the landscape tiller and kind of reconvert this driveway. And what I'm thinking is we'll probably get it tilled up and see how good we can get it refreshed. And then after that, we may end up bringing a load of gravel in here. So check it out. Hope you like it. So here the driveway has a pretty good strip of grass growing in the middle, and they've used weed poison and stuff, so a lot of it's dead, but some of it's still there, and obviously there's still the roots and stuff. Now here's the problem that I'm not positive how good the landscape tiller will do, is down here at the end, every time they had a concrete slab poured, they cleaned out their trucks right here at the end of his driveway. So this has some just concrete that was poured, just dumped out of the truck as they did their clean out. So I'm not sure I can do anything with that, but we'll definitely give it a shot. And again, this is an area where we may just have to throw some fresh gravel over it and smooth it out, but we'll find out. All right, so here's Bill, and so tell me what you want to do, just make sure I understand it.
Well, I'd like to get all of the grass kind of pulled out from around, make it look like a circle too. And then whenever all the way down to the end of the driveway, and then back up around, and right here in front of the barn needs to be tore up pretty good.
Okay, well, like I said, we'll see if we can refresh this gravel and see what it's like. What I'm kind of thinking is we may end up needing to throw, a load of gravel on top when we're done, but
all right,
as long as that's good, I think.
As long as it's done by a machine.
Right, yeah, we're not doing no shovels or rakes. All right, so let's get to it. Maggie's gonna film for us, so thanks, Mags.
You're welcome.
I'll tell you what, it is kind of cold out here too. It's shockingly different from yesterday.
It went from 95 to 58 like it saw a state trooper.
I like that. And since one of our neighbors is a state trooper, I'll have to tell him.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was just going as deep as I could go to try and chew up all that grass and get as much gravel up out of the mud as we can.
Yeah.
Right? It's pretty dusty though. But anyway, so it left all those windrows. But that last pass I did, I just left it up about 2 inches, and it seemed like it leveled it out pretty good. So yeah, what I think I'm going to do is go down the driveway, go up and down the driveway, and once I get it all fluffed up, basically, I'll go back and start, you know, just going over it to try and smooth it all out and get a nice level ground. So that's basically the same thing as a Harley rake. And so anyway, like I said, it does the same thing like a row of fencing does that you were talking about, or the land plane. Yep. But with power, to me, it seems like it does a better job.
Oh yeah.
So, all right, well, I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. It's pretty dang dusty out here though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Real dusty.
Well, yeah.
But I was planning to take a shower anyway.
Okay, I hope so. I'm filming you, filming me.
I understand.
I'll order that stuff. I'll order the gravel, and we'll bring it out here, and you can just use it as many as it needs.
Right, right.
He said $2.25 a load for 7 tons, number 7.
Okay, is that what you want, number 7?
I wanted number 5s, but he's got it that the price is on number 7s.
Oh, well, we can call somebody else and get 5s if that's what you want. And I'm sure he could probably get 5s too, unless he's, I don't know where he's hauling from.
He just said the 7s were cheaper.
Oh.
I'd rather have 5s.
Well, let's get 5s. Yeah, let's not do it twice. Make sure you get what you want.
Yeah. Well, the 7s, a lot of times you start getting a lot of sand. And,
a lot of dust and stuff too.
A lot of stuff in it.
But a lot of times that'll lock it together good too, I think.
Well, I think I'll just pay him whatever it is it takes, and I'm gonna order 5s.
Okay. You're liable to hit that wire. You know.
Yeah.
Now Ralph might not, because his truck's not very huge, but a triaxle's going to take that wire out if he comes through the bed up.
Yeah.
Don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a wire right there. They had it moved up,
right
but it's still pretty low.
Because then we can work the pile this way, and then we can go that way with it.
All right. This right here has some washed out concrete in it, so we'll have to see how it goes.
I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything with this concrete, but I'll try it to see. One thing, I don't want giant chunks of concrete, you know, that I'm going to have to deal with.
Yeah.
But I'll see what it does.
I'd hate to break the Harley rake. On that stick.
Oh, that's right. Whew. Scared me. I thought I lost my new baby. So check this out though. This driveway from here on down, I mean, it can use gravel, but it doesn't need it. I took one swipe that way and another swipe this way and ended up moving the windrow basically from the left to the right. And then the last pass, I just came right up the middle of that windrow, just hitting it, you know, by maybe an inch or so. And man, I'll tell you what, it's smoothed out. That looks good, I think. So that landscape rake, it does more than landscape for sure. I'm fucking stoked at how good this looks.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I moved the windrow right, you know, to the left and then back to the right. And then, so it had about a, I don't know, maybe a 3-inch windrow kind of right up the middle of it. And I ran over it just hitting it like an inch, and I think it did a hell of a job spreading it out. And like I said, you could use more gravel here, but if you couldn't afford it or didn't want it, I don't think you'd have to have it.
I'll tell you what, I'll buy a triaxle load, the biggest one you got.
Okay.
And you do whatever you want with it.
Yeah. Well, that's fine, but I mean, I'm just saying, like I said, that thing did a hell. It does better than a grater box or something trying to do it. All right, it does better than I can do.
If you want to smooth it out just like it is, that'd be just fine with me.
I would throw gravel on it just because it'd be fun, but
all right.
if you don't mind buying it anyway.
No, I'll buy it. You. Yep.
But yeah, I'm happy with that. I think that did a heck of a job.
Yeah.
So now I just got to make all that look like this down here. It's a lot easier on a long straight one than it is in a parking lot, basically. Okay, so if anybody hasn't seen how this landscape tiller works, this drum spins with the PTO shaft, and it's got just those like 2-inch bars on it. And then as those spin and churn up everything, then this back roller will roll along and aerate it. And then it's got the hydraulic cylinder to put pressure on the aerator roll. And of course the 3-point arms is what lowers the tiller into the ground. So the driveway that way looks great. I just need to get this part of the parking area leveled out the same way. So that's what we'll work on next. All right, well, that's going to do it for the landscape tiller. And I think we've got this looking pretty good. We did go ahead and order a triaxle load of number 5s, which is what he wanted. 7s is probably more common on driveways, but he likes the smaller gravel, and it does make it easier to spread. The reason we ordered more, if you can see this is pretty much down to dirt here and the old base. So the from the carport out to the road looks really good, and I don't think we'd have to put any gravel on that. But since we've got a whole triaxle load coming, I think it's 20 tons. Anyway, we'll go ahead and put it on that too. But I'll tell you what, if you had more of a base and more gravel to pull up with that tiller, this part of the driveway here, man, that looks fantastic. You wouldn't really have to do anything to that if you didn't want to. So I think we'll do a part 2 tomorrow. I'm not sure if it'll be in the same video or not. We got some new cameras, so we're going to practice seeing what we can do with editing and making a video with them. But tomorrow we'll definitely be spreading out the gravel, and it'll either be next in this video or it'll be the next video. In case we do end it here, if you like this content, give us a thumbs up. It absolutely helps the channel. And we invite you to subscribe to see more. Have a great day and be safe.